Hey friends, how you doing? Hope you're doing really, really well today. In this video, I'm sharing the number one action that will double your income this month. And I know that's a really big claim, and I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't believe and hadn't tested and tried and trialed and measured this and know that it absolutely works and it can work for you if you do it right. But there is certain elements, certain ingredients that you need to do to make sure that it works for you. So welcome. I hope you're doing really, really well. Thank you for being here live, or thank you for being here if you're watching the replay. So this is basically a process that I want to share with you that I used to make over $12,000 in 4 days. So if you'd like to make 5 figures in less than a week, I've said double your income this month, but really for me, it was about just in 4 days, I was able to get that money, not just people saying, I want to buy, but actually money in the bank account. So I know that it's not all about just money in the bank account. I know that business is so much more than that. It's about people. It's about relationships. It's about helping people. And I know that most of us understand that it's not about chasing money, but let's be honest, without money, we're not in business, right? We don't have clients if we don't have money, and we don't have money if we don't have clients. So we need it. And I think for a lot of us, we can get so busy doing the doing that we forget that actually we have capacity or capability to be able to make more money and serve more people. And there's a direct correlation between how many people we serve and how much money we make. And so I want to encourage you to expand your next level of income, to consider what your next jump up is. Maybe it's going from 5K a month to 8K a month, or from 10K a month to 20K a month, or maybe you want to go from 100 grand this year to 200 grand. Like, what is it that for you is really inspiring? And that means that you're serving a significantly higher amount of people, number of people, because if you're helping more people with your coaching program and service, then you will be making more money. And I think a lot of people don't want to think bigger when it comes to impact because of some fears and beliefs that can pop up. So I'm going to run through some of those. If you're here live, can you just pop a hashtag live just so that I know who's joining me? And please engage in the comments. If you're watching the replay, just pop a hashtag replay in there. Always really, really appreciate your interaction. Really appreciate you being here and, investing time into growing your business. So feel free to share your thoughts, share your comments, anything that I say that jumps out to you, please pop it in the comments, and I'd be really, really grateful. So I want to start by sharing 3 mistakes that people make when it comes to earning more money, specifically business owners who are kind of at a little bit of a ceiling. Like maybe you're stuck, maybe your income's been the same for the last 2-3 months, 6 months, even a year, or you're not just stagnating, but you're actually going backwards. So I really want to speak to you, or maybe you're growing, but it's just at a very, very slow pace. So here are 3 mistakes people make when it comes to earning more money. Number 1 is settling at a certain income level. So there's an amount of money that we feel quite normal and we feel quite comfortable making. And often we don't stretch ourselves to think beyond that, because we just don't even think to it. It's beyond our consciousness. It's not really on our radar. A lot of us are going about our everyday lives and we're not really thinking about that, that next level of income, particularly women that I work with. I've just noticed that there's a real majority of women that are thinking about how to make their businesses better, how to serve more people, but not necessarily driven by money. So you don't have to be driven by money. Like, that's not what's top of mind for me. When I wake up in the morning, I'm always thinking, how can I serve my community better? How can I get people better results? Those are the things that I think about, but that has a direct correlation to money. So if we don't think about our next level of income, we can sometimes just stay quite small, stay serving a smaller amount of people. And because they are so inherently linked, we can't get past the fact that help more people make more money. There's a concept known as your financial set point. And a lot of people have talked about this. And there's basically this money mindset that we have, that we formed as a child. All the beliefs that we've had throughout our childhood have accumulated and created this kind of financial set point. We also have set points when it comes to relationships, when it comes to our weight, when it comes to a whole lot of things in our life. So your financial set point is an internal place it's like a subconscious set point that you set for yourself without even realizing it. And it can kind of feel hard to go beyond that and go to your next level. So to get past it, you need to make a decision. It is just a decision that you want to make more money. And that means challenging those mindsets about what making money might mean. So we often have stories about making money, like it's going to require a whole lot more work. Like a lot of you might have thought, double my income, does that mean I have to double the hours that I work? Does that mean I have to burn myself out? Do I have to double the hard work? And that's just a story that we've often subconsciously made up, and it's not even true. T. Harv Eker talks about this. He's got a book called, I think it's called Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. And he talks about often our money beliefs include this conclusion that if we make more money, we're going to have to manage that money effectively. So the amount of money that you trust yourself to manage effectively is that set point. So we sometimes think it's going to be more responsibility. It's going to mean that I need a team, or, all these things that we don't often really question. So it can really help to ask yourself, what money beliefs am I holding on to that I need to let go of in order to go to my next level? And it could be your next level of impact, of joy, of growth, of fulfillment. Often those things are related to our income. So that's number one, setting that certain income level, settling. The second mistake people make is not giving enough consistent value, like real value. When you show up consistently and give awesome, high-level value, you build trust and build credibility. So you want to always build lots of trust and rapport with your audience before you make offers. That's a really key part of the process that I'm sharing with you. And then the third mistake people make is simply just not making enough offers. And often people don't make enough offers. And by making an offer, I mean extending an invitation to your audience to work with you, to buy your program, to buy your service, whatever it is you're selling. And one reason people don't make enough offers is because they think that they're going to come across as too pushy, or that they're worried about rejection, or they're worried about what people might think on social media or on email. Or, oh, she's always selling. She's always, when the truth is, we think that we are coming across as this like dialed up 10 out of 10 volume and shouting really loud, but actually in the marketplace, we're actually just like a 2 out of 10 or a 1 out of 10. We think that we're being really loud and repetitive and talking about our offer everywhere, but actually the way it's perceived by most people is not like that. Only a certain amount of people see your social media posts. Only a certain amount of people see your emails. So people are so scared of this that they swing the other way like a pendulum, and they just don't make enough offers at all. And I've gone and looked at people's social media accounts, and I just can't even find really how to buy from them. I can't see the last time that they extended an offer. So we don't want to smash people with our offer. I get that, but are you swinging too much the other way? You might be thinking, like, what's the point of making an offer when no one sees my posts, hardly anyone's seeing what I'm doing, people aren't opening my emails, so what's the point? So there is an elegant and effective way to do this, to make more offers and to make sure that the right people see your offers, which I want to touch on in this video. So the number one action that will double your income this month is to create an elegant invitation and share it with your followers. An elegant invitation is a 3-step process to sharing an irresistible offer with your existing audience. So hopefully you've got some people in your audience. You don't need heaps, but you've got some people on your email list and some people on social media that are following you. So the elegant invitation, it has 3 essential ingredients, and you might want to write these down. So here are 3 things you need to create an elegant invitation. Number 1, create value add content. Create value add content, meaning we add value. If we just keep showing up and selling on social media, first of all, that can put people off. that can ruin your first impression. That can cause like a bad first impression. If you just come out guns blazing and you're like, hey, buy my stuff. On average, people need an average of about 8 touch points, is the latest research that I've read, before they will make a significant buying decision. So valuable content, it builds trust, it builds certain credibility. People need to be at a certain stage of the buyer's journey before they buy. And so if they're not at that stage, they're not even going to look. They're just going to filter it out or scroll on past or just ignore your email. So if you share an offer too prematurely, you can really kind of ruin your chances. It doesn't mean that people might be open in a month or 2 or 6, but my formula that I share with my clients, and I'm sharing a taste of it tonight, is to help people get to that certain point in the buyer's journey before you extend that offer. There's a point in the journey that I recommend that you make your offer. So it's important that you share valuable content. The content has a job to do. It's to shift beliefs, because the reason people aren't buying is because they believe something that potentially isn't true, and we need to use our content to shift those beliefs. We also need to use the content to build trust, because people are like, this is really cool content. I'm actually getting great value. I'm getting results, even just a little change from consuming the valuable content. The second thing we need to make an elegant invitation, which is an offer that you make via email and via social media to your existing audience once you have delivered plenty of value to your audience. So it does work best if you have a really irresistible offer and you've already got an audience, even if it's small. There are 5 essential ingredients of an elegant invitation, 5 things that your invitation needs. Number 1, it needs a clear outcome. A clear outcome. People pay for an outcome. People don't pay just for some content just randomly put together. People pay when they can see the result that they're going to get. So we need to make sure your invitation includes the tangible outcome that they're going to get. Number 2, it needs to have qualifiers. Qualifiers show who it's for. Qualifiers say, this is for you if, and I usually do 3 things. They're clear, non-negotiable things that make it exclusive and make it compelling, because it's not for everybody. You're saying it's not for everybody, it's for you if. I'll give you an example in a moment. So number 1, clear outcome. Number 2, qualifiers. Number 3, time frame. It needs to have a time frame. If it's just open and available to people all the time, it loses its power. This taps into one of the principles of influence that Robert Cialdini wrote about in his book called Influence, and it is the principle of urgency. So you have to have time frame. Number 4, you have to have scarcity. Again, it's one of the principles of influence, scarcity. Scarcity is set amount of numbers, and once they're gone, they're gone. The 5th thing that you need is you need a clear call to action. And the call to action that I always do when I'm extending this invitation is I get them to reply to my email, or I get them to send me a DM. So I don't send them away to a web page. It's done in a different way. So this is what I did in one of my emails. And it's just a simple email, but it's got these 5 ingredients. So I just want to give you an example to kind of bring it to life for you. Are you looking for new clients? I'm starting a new intensive group this month, and I'm looking for a few specific people. Here are the qualifiers. You want to add 5K or more to your business in the next 30 days, scarcity, time frame, specific outcome, by enrolling more of your ideal clients. You know how to get results with people, and you could look after 3 to 5 new clients. That's doing a lot, that sentence. It's saying it's not for you if you just started out. You actually are getting results. So I require you to be at a point in your journey. You're willing to implement a simple step-by-step plan that's proven to get you clients fast. Credibility. It's only for 5 people, scarcity. If you're curious, hit reply with the word intensive in the subject line, and I'll email you all the details. It's a very short email, but it's got all 5 of those things in. I did a similar invitation using social media. The third thing that you need in your elegant invitation is you need a simple sales page. Create a simple sales page. This is a Word document. It's literally a Word document. It's not a fancy big sales page with bells and whistles and buttons and images everywhere. It's very, very simple. So this invitation specifically, like I have sales pages. I've got, many landing pages and sales pages. But the reason this works so well is because it feels like you're providing more of this exclusive private opportunity rather than selling to the masses. Like a hugely polished landing page can sometimes feel like you're selling to the masses. It looks really fresh. It looks new. It looks like you've just created it. It's simple. It's clear. It stands out because when they reply the email, oh yeah, I'm curious, you send them to this page, and this page, it kind of disrupts what they normally see because it's a bit different. The other thing is that it's important to just get this done, and done is better than perfect. So this is a lot easier and quicker to create than a full-blown sales page. You can always improve it later. And it really lays out key factors that people need in order to make a buying decision. And when I did this, I've done this multiple times, but when I did this, the last time I did it, I did 2 emails, 2 posts, and 2 stories on social media over the space of 4 days. And I got 12 new clients from it. I had to put some people on a waiting list, but 12 people signed up. So 10 people paid in full and 2 people went on a payment plan. So the total was $12,332. So if you want the whole formula of what I did and everything that needs to go into the sales page and how to make this work for you, because there's like things that we need to do before, during, and after the sales. I've got templates and formulas and tools and everything that you need to do it. And I'm sharing this in my inner circle with my inner circle community at our upcoming virtual retreat that's happening in a few weeks. So we're going through the whole process and building this out. And I have the exact formula step by step with everything you need to make this work so that you can double your income in a month. I'm sharing how to warm people up, how to add those value pieces of content, exactly what kind of content needs to go in that, and all the elements that you need to put in your sales page and in every part of the process. So that sales page does the heavy lifting for you. So you don't have to, jump on 50 different calls, 50 hours of calls to sign up just a few people. This process does the work for you. So I'm sharing this at my VIP upcoming retreat, and I'm opening up some spaces for guests to join us for free. So if you want to be a free guest at our 2-day retreat, you come and hang out with us in the community. We're doing this together, and you get to be a guest with the inner circle members. So I have a few limited free tickets available. If you would like to get your hands on one of those, drop the word VIP in the comments right now if you want to be one of the people who gets one of those free guest passes. So if you want to join us, if you want to learn exactly how you can easily sign up clients and make more money this month, we're going to build out the whole process together and personalize it to make it work for you. You'll also get access to all of our mastermind sessions, our guest speaker sessions, all of our Q&A sessions, our action sessions. We've got prizes. We're going through an authentic enrollment formula of how to confidently enroll the right people into your programs, how to create great videos that engage people. We're doing a action planning session. It's going to be super fun, lots of mentoring. So just drop VIP in the comments right now if you would like to be one of the people that gets one of those free guest passes, or DM me the word VIP and I'll send that to you. If you've got any questions, just send me a DM or post them in the comments here. It was so great spending this time with you today. So just as a recap, the number one thing that's going to help you double your income this month is to make an elegant invitation to your audience. And there's 3 things that you need to do that. You need to create value add content, you need to make that invitation, and you need a simple sales page. I hope this has been super helpful for you. Loved hanging out with you. Until we meet again, keep showing up, keep sharing, keep shining. The world is waiting for your words. Take care. Big love. See you soon. Bye.